Guess I should have done that. I'm going to put all chat or, oops, or all community. Some, I don't know. It comes by different. Oh, this one says all messages. Some say all chat. This way you can kind of see what everybody's doing. Woke up super early. That 2:30 wake up. It's horrendous. It's horrendous. But here I am. I am going to make this right here. This was sent to me by Carmen's Quilt Shop. She is in Missouri. Right now, she is having 20% off her store because she's moving. She's moving to a different location. So she has a 20% off, and I am making this pattern she sent me. So I'm using Charm Pack that Krampus gave me. Krampus gave me All My Love, I think it's called, by Riley Blake. Let's see if I probably should put that there. That tells you. Here it is. I'll tell you what it is. It is called, no, You and Me. Oh, My Love. Let's see. I got love on my brain. You and Me by Sandy Gervais. You and Me by Sandy Gervais. And I am using part of it for this. Good morning, Michelle. It's so cute. It is cute. So I'm going to start sewing that. So this morning I was sewing on something that is my collab. And yes, my collab will be announced, not on this channel, on Crystal Heart's channel. So today, at some point, I'm not sure, but after work, I will be going live on Crystal Heart's channel with Rebecca, The Crafty Life. And we have a little collab we're working on together, and I will unveil it then. It is something that you can sew along with us if you like. And we all are going to have our own spin on a specific block. So that's all I'm going to say. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Donna. Hi, Sherry. So I already did all the flip and stitches on the hearts this morning. And put that there. I cleaned yesterday when I came home. I had to do some major cleaning around the house and whatnot. So every day when I come home, except for the other day, I am picking a task to clean, to deep clean. And yesterday I did that, and I also came in this room. Oh, it doesn't look clean now. Well, it was clean, but I threw stuff on it this morning. But yes, I did some cleaning in here as well. I found, I don't know, a couple of things to put in my mom's bucket. And you did too? Yeah, I just got to get ahead of some stuff. So I put some stuff away, and then today I'm going to, clean some other area, which I already know about that I'm going to do. It's just a way to manage it a little bit better. My honey's like, doesn't it make you feel better? I was like, no, it makes me feel like I don't want to do this and I want to hire someone else to do it so I could sew, because that's what I really wanted to do. So that's what I did yesterday. So at some point this afternoon, I will be going live on Crystal Heart's channel. I believe she's setting it. I don't actually know how she's setting it up, but at some point we are going to be revealing what we will be working on. And I can't wait. I'm itching to show you guys. I really am. It's super cute and darling. Michelle and Donna and Sherry, and oh, okay. I think I got everybody. Me too. Yeah, I definitely rather just at this point, I rather sew. But it has to get done. It has to get done. It is what it is. So here we are. And I'm gonna go. So now what I'm doing is I'm strip piecing, and actually in the pattern, what is the pattern called? I don't even know. I just pulled it out. I thought it was cute. It's called Quilted Hearts. Cross My Heart, Table Runner, and Pillow. And who is it by? It is by Susan Adams. By Susan Adams. And in the directions, they go for strip piecing. So I found her directions pretty, basically, how I would do it. So I am actually just going ahead and doing that. Her pattern even called for charms if you wanted. So there you go. It's a mix of charms and yardage. Hi, Jessica and Deb, Melanie as well. But being that I was up so early, I'm sure I'm going to crash when I get home. We'll see how much of stuff I really end up doing. And it is cold. We're under some kind of like cold thing. A really cold snap. This weekend, they're saying the high is going to be like, I don't know, -2 and -5. Well, not high, the low. It's going to be -2 and -5. Let me tell you, if the high was -2 and -5, please. It's like the commercial, Calgon, take me away, because I don't think I could do it. I'm so over this cold weather. I can't anymore. My internet is lagging. Good morning, Chris. Oh, there goes some things. So let's see what I have. I have some questions. See, I cleaned up here. Here we go. Well, you know what? We're almost done with these Would You Rather cards. And some of these are very disturbing. Very disturbing. But we'll continue with it. Hello, Lori. So, would you rather, ready, enter every room by tap dancing, or B, would you rather enter a room doing the worm? Oh, so we're gonna make grand entrances. So we are either going to be doing the worm. Well, I guess A, we would be tap dancing, or B, doing the worm. I have some thoughts on all of this. And today is Thursday. So today, Jessica Lee is going live for her first live. It says on my thing 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, because I have it set. The problem is that it's 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Jessica. I'm at work and there's a class I'm in. That's an art class. And I have to be there, so I won't be at your live, but I will definitely watch the replay. Yeah, so my class starts at, well, I probably shouldn't be giving that out. Anyway, I probably shouldn't for safety reasons. So anyway, yeah. So unfortunately, I cannot be there, but I wish you lots of luck. And I know you're going to do great today. And so if you don't know who Jessica is, what did I do here? Okay, I have to make sure I get this right. Go over and check her channel out. It's me, Jessica Lee. That's the one that you see here. I know it's not a great time. It's the only time I have a quiet house. I totally get it. For me, the only time I have a quiet house is in the morning. But now I have a sleepy house, and that's having issues. But but I'm good this morning. So I could go live and make noise. And it was a good thing because I was up at 2. Okay, so I have to make some of these, and I'll have to press that. And then, oh, did I not cut enough of these? Maybe I didn't cut enough of these. I don't think I cut enough of these. I think I have to cut one more. So let me see. I need one like that, and then one in the center. Okay, and then this is for another piece. So we're gonna just go with cutting up these and then working on some of the blocks. So the blocks are pretty simple construction. Once you cut them, you're just going to cut and then restitch, which is, oh, there's my son's pager has been going off all day, or all morning, I should say. And we go 50. Wait, who's 50? What? Michelle 50. Did I miss? Is it your birthday 50? Wait, our high is 50. Oh, our high is 50. Okay, your high is 50. Yeah, I'm jealous too. My high is cold. I think yesterday it was 25 was our high. And yeah, and then I go over to Puerto Rico's high, and I'm like, what in the world? But they are getting hammered with unsafe waters, actually. I didn't call my mom yesterday. I need to call her, because all the pictures coming in of all the damage from the waves that they've had is pretty intense, and they said there was a lot of rain. So I have to call my mom and see what's going on. In Missouri, we get it all. Yes. Hi, Linda. Good morning. This weekend is freezing. It's going to be freezing. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Would you rather A, enter a room by tap dancing, or B, enter a room by doing the worm? Nobody out there has any thoughts about this, huh? Well, I'll go on my thing. I would, hold on, let me see, make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. So I would prefer pressing this. I prefer pressing this right now because these are small. I would prefer, first of all, if I got on the floor to do the worm, every time I entered the room, I would never be able to get up. Let's talk about that. I would never be able to get up. So I guess I'll be tap dancing and my knees will just be wearing out, because I don't think I could absolutely get off the floor, let alone try to pop it up and down. Hold on, I'll be right back. I just have to press this. All right, so here we are. Now I can do the next step of this. Yeah, I definitely would have some issues. What is the worm? Linda, that is when a lot of people, when they get drunk at a wedding, and it always seems to be the men, they sit there and they I don't know, they go on the floor and they like do this wormy thing like this. I don't even know how to do it. My son's very good at it. Oh my gosh, at a family wedding, he had us in stitches. Like, whoa, who knew you had those moves? I've also seen him do that at the country festivals. And he's not alone. Normally a lot of them, once one starts, they all start. I don't know. I have never seen a woman do it, so I'm going to say it's a man thing. But maybe the women do go out there and start doing the worm too. You wiggle across the floor. Yeah, and you kind of just like break. It looks like a break dance thing. Yeah, that would be cute at my age. First of all, I would not be able to pop it, lock it, or get up off the floor at this point. So, oh yeah, I don't know. That is a kind of a funny question. It's better than the toothbrush and whatever used tissue question of yesterday. All right, here, ready? Would you rather be able to smell anything you see on TV, or be able to taste any food shown on TV? Would you A, so would you rather A, smell it, or B, taste it? I'm trying to think what I would prefer. Oh, let me shut off this. I've got 2 irons going in this room. I'm going to overload the circuit. We have B, taster, taste, smell it. You know, I think I'd like to smell it as well, because if I taste everything I see on TV, I would have to, I don't know, I would be very fluffy. I'd be extremely fluffy. So, yeah. So that's probably not a good thing, especially if you watch like the British Bake Off all the time or Food Network. You're definitely going to be fluffy if you're tasting everything. I would never have to buy groceries again. Well, that's true, Andrea. Good morning. Very true. Oops. Let me set this down and set this in. So I'm pressing to the dark side, and I'm just going to hope that, ouch, that is hot. I'm just going to hope that it'll work itself out and nest, and that I don't have to I think it'll be fine, actually. I'm looking at how they're putting it together. I think it'll be fine. Because this goes one way, the other one goes the other way, and then that center one I pressed, I think we'll be fine. The only place where we may have an issue is the 9 patch. So maybe I won't press the 9 patch until I see how it falls in the blocks. All right, so here we are. We have these 2. And we'll put this one aside. This one needs another dark one, and I didn't cut it. We'll have to cut it later. This is all from my stash. I pulled out a white from my stash, and again, Krampus. I used the Krampus charm pack, and this was a piece of like stuff that was in one of those what do you call those? One of those mystery, when I was like ordering mystery stuff to open for my channel, which I'm not doing anymore. That's how this has been around for a little bit, but under 2 years, right? Because I've only had my channel for 2 years. Yesterday I went into, I don't go into all my analytics. I don't go crazy. I probably should about my channel, but I am so close to 4,000. So close. I'm like, what? When did that happen? I missed that. Yes. So I'm so close to 4,000. So we're going to have to do some kind of giveaway event. That's exciting. For me, I'm excited. They didn't say you had to swallow it. True, Andrea. Good morning, Barbara. I'm making a piano keyboard, so I may be on my sewing machine for the rest of the live. Just wanted to say hello. No, howdy, no problem. Okay, would you rather, and for me, I'm going to smell things. Would you rather find out your crush collects antique garden gnomes, or B, collects oil paintings of cats in costumes? So your choice is, would you like your crush to collect A, antique gardening gnomes, or B, collect oil paintings of cats in costume? There we go. Those are your choices. I'm going to go over, flip the camera, and we're going to cut these in 2 sections. I'm moving it. Well. food for thought. Food for thought, definitely. I'm trying to think what I think I may like. Honestly, I don't know. I wish I could use my Stripology right now, but that is not a possibility. Maybe this, because this actually is pretty good. This is a Quilter Select ruler that I got for $2 at a thrift. Oh, it was great. The best $2 I ever spent in my life. I love this ruler. I just don't want to keep buying new rulers, so I mean, unless I get it for $2, I'm gonna have to just stay with my old ones. You know, I should have ordered some that grippy. I have it in my cart. I should order some to spray on my rulers. Let's see, what do we have? Neither. Good morning, Eva. Neither. Both sound creepy to me. I would agree. I would totally agree. Hold on, I have to. I don't know how. I guess I have one thing to say about this, is that these are not whole sizes that you cut these in. They're very odd sizes. Whoever did this did very odd sizes. So you have to really be careful because, yeah, I don't know why they did that, but they did that. And I was questioning it, but we're going to hope that they know what they're doing here. So yes, let's see. Garden gnomes or paintings of cats in costume. I never even heard of that. Paintings of cats in costumes. Is that a real thing? Garden gnomes, you know, that's common. Donnell from Donnell Stitchery, she loves her gnomes. So she would pick that, is my guess. Grippy spray is a game changer. Okay, so I am going to order some then. So I am going to say I will go with the garden gnomes because they can go in the garden. And, you know, I can tolerate that. I don't know if I could tolerate cats in costumes in my house. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. So I'm going to go, if I had to pick, a garden gnome because, you know, I like garden gnomes. Do I want 5,000 of them? No, one is probably enough, but, you know, yeah, I'll go with the gnome. Because you never know what else that could be out there. All right, cats. Barbara would go with the cats. Here we go. Would you rather be chronologically frozen? Oh, wait, no. Not chronologically. Chronologically is like alphabet. Would you like to be cryogenically frozen and receive 100-year and revive? I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Be cryogenically frozen and revived 100 years in the future, or would you import your brain into a computer and live forever? So which one would you like to do? Wake up 100 years from now, or just be in a computer body for the rest of your life? That sounds like a sci-fi movie, if you ask me. Could you imagine waking up 100 years? It's like those movies we see, or those shows we see, right? You would be so out of place with the new times, like Back into the Future. I get quite a bit. I don't know if we need this many. You know what? I didn't even check. I'll just make them all, and we either use them all or we don't, and I'll do something with them. But this is an odd size. There is no shortcut for this. Let's see. Nope, neither. Hi, Johnny. Creepy. I love that like God gave me today. Yep, I'm with you. It's both of those are very creepy. Both of those are very sci-fi. So yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah. And with that said, let's go on to the next one. Oh, here we go. Oh, we did that one. Here we go. This is kind of cool. Would you rather live in a tree house or an ice palace? Would you rather A, live full-time in a tree house, or B, live full-time in an ice house? I know what I would say. Because I currently am living, I am living the dream in an ice house right now. It is ice cold every day I wake up. It's too much to take and too much to bear. So I am going to live in that tree house. And I hope that tree house is not anywhere near cold. Hello, Evelyn. Oh, you sent me a torch. Well, thank you. Up, and a bronze medal. How fabulous. I didn't know those were things. Look at those things. A bronze. I don't like the cold. I am there with you. I do not like that. Treehouse step. So everyone's in the treehouse mode. Okay. Would you rather? Hold on. I'm just gonna set this up. Would you rather always be able to find parking, or B, this is actually pretty comical. Okay, so would you rather A, always be able to find parking, or B, fold fitted sheets perfectly every time? Those fitted sheets. Ooh, that is hard. Parking. Oh, I know. Parking. We have 2 parkings. Ooh, and when you're in Puerto Rico and you go to Sam's Club, you can never find parking. The whole world is at Sam's Club, no matter what time you go. You go in the morning, it's like that. You go in the afternoon, it's like that. You go right before they close, it's like that. There is never a good time in that parking lot. Actually, the last couple of times we went to Puerto Rico, we never even went into Sam's. Because, like I said, the whole world is there. So I'm going to go with parking. I'm already a Martha Stewart with fitted sheets. Oh, are you? I am not. I am not. I will tell you how the whole sheet system works in my house. And I'm, you know what, it is what it is. I take them off the bed and I put them on the washing machine. And my bed stays like that. Sometimes I will change the sheets with I have more sets of sheets. But on days that I am lazy and I don't want to fold sheets, yes, I take them off the bed, I wash them, and I just call it good air mattress ventilation, airing out. And then when they come out of the dryer, they just go right back onto the bed. That's what we probably do more than not. The other day I washed sheets and they're still there unfolded. And they may just stay there unfolded till next week or in a couple days when I go ahead and change the sheets again. It's 7:30. I need to go. No problem. Bye-bye. Take care, Michelle. Yeah, I've tried all those things they say you could do, and I just have not been that successful with fitted sheets. Flat sheets, no problem. I've had it where you go down with the fitted, and I've tried it all. I fold it the best I can. I mean, they do get folded, but oh my goodness, what is up with my nose today? All right, I am going to give you a sneak peek of what's going on here. That's it. You have to find where I am live to figure out what I'm doing. I just couldn't help myself. I just had to show. Have to give you a little preview. So again, for those of you who are on here right now, I will be going live on Crystal Heart's channel for a collab with Rebecca, the Crafty Life with Rebecca. And so at some time, I don't know, she's gonna set it up. And I fell asleep last night when I was in the middle of texting, and when I woke up this morning, I don't think they would have appreciated me texting them at 2:30. So yeah. Because yeah, now in Puerto Rico I do have to fold them because you know everything is line dried, so it's hard. I just switch them out and then you know fold them. Which, yes, it is. Okay, so I think I would like to find parking. And then would you rather, here we go, new question. Would you rather date someone who only refers you as bae, or B, insist on spending your anniversary at WrestleMania? So which one would you rather have? Would you rather be called bae? And I don't even know if I'm saying that right, because I'm sure that's probably not right. I don't think anyone's ever called me that. Or insist on spending your anniversary at WrestleMania. So the WrestleMania thing would be once a year, and the bae thing would be all the time. I don't know which one's worse. But I think if push came to shove, let's see what you all say. No WrestleMania anytime. I know I wouldn't want to do it, but it's only once a year. Neither. Eva said she can be called bae. Oh, let's see. Do I have this? Yeah, it is. It's all like, it looked weird for Heather, neither. Okay, so like for me, maybe I could suck it down. I used to go to WrestleMania with my kiddos when they were little. We did that twice a year because they really liked it, especially my boys. Would I like it now? Probably not, but I could manage to do it. I've done it before, so I will say I'll go with that, because I don't know if I want to be called bae all the time, every day. So, so there we go. That's my answer, and I'm sticking with it. Okay. I finally cut all those. That took forever. All right, I'm going to move the camera. And ready? Next question is, would you rather have more time A, have more time, or B, more money? I'm moving the camera. Now, I always say there's never enough time in the day. I say that all the time. I say that all the time. But let me see. Let me go. Okay, here it is. So, no, oh yeah, there it is. So this, where's my design boards? Oh, my design boards are over there. So this goes here, and this goes there. I'm just gonna, and then this goes in the center. So it looks like this. The block looks like going like this, right? Yeah, it's going like that. And how many of these blocks do I need? Let's see. Why doesn't it tell me how many of them? They should tell me how many blocks I need. Here we go. I will need, so I only need 12 blocks. More time. Hi, Myra. Good morning. More money, both. Yeah, I'd like both too. But if I had to pick one, I guess I would go with the more money. I'm going to say, yep, the more money. I could deal with the time I have. Oh, I missed that. Yvette's hearts. I'm sorry I didn't see that, but hello, morning. Now, let's see. Next one, right? Because I did that. That one was, no. Here it is. Yeah, we finished that. Okay, here's another would you rather. Oh, you just made 80 of those blocks last night? Yeah. This is the last card, I think. Well, because there's something, look. There's signs that say A and B, and these are the instructions. So we did them all. This is the last bit that I could torture you with. Ready? Would you rather A, talk to your dad only through faxes, or B, only through internet memes? Well, first of all, if I could talk to my dad, which I would love to so much, I would need a seance. So, yeah. You know what? I didn't realize that these nest in a spot. And I didn't do that. I got so distracted. Okay. So this has to nest in this one spot, and I don't know what I was doing. Not paying attention. That's what I was doing. Not paying attention. So let's see. I definitely only talk to your dad through faxes or only through internet memes. Well, you know what? I'm talking. I'm doing as I don't know. I need divine intervention is what I would pick that right now. Gotcha. Yeah, some of us have that. Yes. I was very blessed with an angel. So I can't pick either one of those because that doesn't apply to me. But I think both of those are horrible. So, but if you don't have a great relationship and you have to talk to him, I guess a fax would be good, right? But I can't relate. So with that said, I can't relate. So I don't know. Neither is my answer. What I wish I could do to talk to my dad. Neither one of those. Just the phone. Yes. So we'll go on to the next one. Would you rather be able to talk to animals which is A, or B, communicate with the dead? After I just said I need a seance to talk to my dad. Oh my goodness. These are really getting to me this morning. Let's see. Well, in normal circumstances, I would love to talk to animals because some people I don't want to talk to the dead. Only certain people, like my dad. Yes, I would love to talk to him. My grandmothers, yes, love to do that. But not just any old. No, 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 no. Don't want to play with that. So, interesting questions this morning. Still lurking, just the phone. Communicate with the dead because I work in cemetery documentation. That's right, and that's why you have shovels and all kinds of crazy things in your car. We always talk about that. Hi, Amy. What pattern are you using? I am using, it is called Quilted Hearts. This came from Carmen's Quilt Shop. Right now, she is having 20% off her store because she is moving. So she is having a moving sale. I will try to link that below as well. But yeah, no, she told me that, and something she sent me, not the fabric, just the pattern. She sent it a while ago. I'm just getting to it now. I was looking for something, I don't know. I woke up this morning and I felt like sewing something Valentine-like. And so that's what I thought, Valentine-like. And then, I don't know, I'm like, I've got tons of quilts and I'm feeling more of a smaller project vibe going on. So that's where I am. How far are you? Oh no, I did these, but I did these before I got on the live, which are the hearts. And now I'm putting together the strip units. And they're very odd sizes. Everything was an odd size, but things aren't going the way I'd imagine these go, so it'll be interesting to see. So yeah, yeah. Okay. Would you rather A, date someone flaky, or B, date someone emotionally unavailable? I know the one I would pick. Date someone flaky or date someone unavailable. I've dated both. If I had to pick one, I have one to pick. That's the one I would pick, Myra. Yup. I would take the flake any day. Good morning, Regina. Oh, I need 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, well, it's a good thing I stopped. These will be for something else. And I'll press these. Hi, Bike Graham. Flaky it is. Everyone, it seems to be in the same thing. Okay. Would you rather A, be somewhat well known in your lifetime? Would you like to be someone well known in your lifetime? Or B, be unknown in your lifetime, but very famous to the future generation? This is our last question of would you rather. So would you rather A, be somewhat well known in your lifetime, or B, unknown in your lifetime, but very famous to future generations? Neither. I don't need a man. Oh, Barbara, she's still on the man thing. I don't need no stinking man. That was hysterical. Do you know that AI took that out of my live? Out of a live of just quilting, it picks out that one little conversation we had. And now I just crack up every time I hear that. B, so we have B, A, and neither. Yeah, I don't need to be, I'm content on, on being me. So I don't really have a preference. Here we are. So I'm up to here. Now I've got to do the other side of this. What is, I need more retraction. There. I knew the clip would be picked out. It was hilarious. That A or B or more. Yeah, sometimes we just say neither. I mean, you know, it's okay to say neither. I feel it's okay, because sometimes these questions are just downright gross or nasty. And yeah, these measurements are a little wonky, but you know what? I'm just gonna, I know it's not going to match perfect, but it's for me and I don't care. I'm gonna fudge it. If it was normal sizes, I would be okay with, this wouldn't be an issue. I'm pretty sure some of these I cut weirdly, maybe, I don't know. It's such an unusual size. I don't think I've ever cut this sizes for any kind of quilt I ever made. So we're just going to at least make this a square. Ooh, heads up, everyone. Aldi's has a $20 cordless iron this week again. Oh, okay. Aldi's also has document holders that make project organizings. Hi, Allison. Yes, you stay warm too. Linda, I don't need recognition. I'm kind of, what? I lie low key kind of person. Yes, I saw that anymore. I probably should have grabbed it. I live nowhere, so we don't have an Aldi's. So I would love that, but it's like, I don't need another iron. Like, I need a hole in my head, so I'm going to pass, even though I would love that. That would be cool. I have this, but like for Puerto Rico, that would be cool. Oh, I have to think about it, though. Nah, I don't. I actually have another Panasonic iron here. It just doesn't heat up the way this one does. I use it like for traveling. So I could always bring that one there. So now I'm just going to go march right through this. Okay, so with that said, we are done with these Would You Rather game. And we can move on to something different. Let's see what the old wives' tales have to say. Ready? Old wives' tale. I'm going to pull these out. Okay. This is the old wives' tale. I can't remember which one, though. Okay. This is the old wives, W-I-V-E-S, tales. Why should you never tickle a baby's feet? What is the old wives' tale? Why should you never tickle a baby's feet? It should say a baby's foot would be proper English, but this says, why should you never tickle a baby's feet? Or it could have said, why should you never tickle baby's feet? I don't know. Not great English there. You have to drive an hour to get anywhere. I have to drive a half hour to get anywhere big. That's big stores. To get to a, you know, like a mom and pop supermarket is right down the street. I have to drive to it, but it's down the street. It's not too far. There's a gas station and a supermarket not too far, but you only go there for emergencies. Okay? It's not that kind of supermarket. Nothing in there is affordable except for when you're in a pinch. And, you know, because I live in a tourist town, everybody who comes on vacation, they go in there. And that's the thing. When I was younger, that used to be like a normal supermarket. Everybody shopped there. But now they cater to, you know, tourists and stuff. Airbnbs, that kind of thing. But it's not terrible. I mean, it's still cheaper than if you need one thing to drive a half an hour. It's still cheaper. We have yeah. So I don't have much of. All right, I can live with it. So why should you never tickle a baby's foot? I actually have never heard of this. Never knew this was a thing or a wise tale or anything like that. And nobody seems to have heard of this either, I'm going to say, because the chat's quiet. So let's see what they say. Oh, that's a little much. Okay, I have these. And let's see what we're going to do here. This is what they say. My grandmother told me that if you make the baby laugh too hard, it will make them stutter. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Since you're the only one who answered, let's see. It says, Old Wise Tale answer. Yes, you are right. The child will stutter when he or she is old enough to talk. Though the fact is, tickling the feet doesn't cause stuttering, but don't overdo it. Studies show most people don't really like that feeling because you'll be changing diapers more. That's true. You could be. All right, here we go. Why should you never make a funny face? Now, I do know this because I was told as a kid, stop making those faces. Your face is going to... I remember my grandmother used to say that to us. Yes, I remember that. Your face is going to freeze that way. Yep, that's what I recall. And then the answer is yes, that it'll get stuck that way. The facts. Make all the funny faces you want. There's no chance your funny face will stick, which I knew. But I do remember that. All right, here's the next one. Why should a woman never buy her husband or boyfriend a pair of shoes? Huh. Kind of don't know this one. Hello, Jackie. Well, Jackie, I see you have a fancy name. Hi, Mona. So why should a woman never buy her husband or boyfriend a pair of shoes? I've never heard of this. All right, you ready? Because I have never heard of this. I'm kind of interested to hear. Okay, so the old wise tale is he'll walk out of her life. He'll walk out of her life. So I'm using these scissors. Remember the ones I said I was going to send to my mom? Yeah, they're not that great, so I'm not going to send them to my mom. Yeah, that's sad. Well, I'll have to be something else. Something else. I probably should not use them. They keep crinkling. And then the fact is, a new pair of shoes has never been known to cause anyone to break off a relationship. And then it says, did you know Consumer Reports Research Center says that women each own an average of 19 pairs of shoes. Wow, they didn't meet me back in the 20s. I thought I was going to be the next Imelda Marcos with my shoes. I loved my shoes. I had way too many shoes. I don't have them anymore. Give them all away. They were beautiful. All right. Next old wise tale. What will happen if you drop a fork on the floor? What will happen if you drop a fork on the floor? Well, I'm going to say it's going to get dirty. Okay, these are horrible. You know what, though? I have Fiskars makes a special doodad. Let me see. These are Fiskars scissors. And this is the... Let's see if this works. You'll throw your back out by picking it up. Good morning, Quilt Wench. I haven't seen you in a while. How are things? I'm so glad you came in. The baby. Deb, I must have missed something. Okay, so they're saying, what will happen if you drop a fork on the floor? It says you will soon have a female visitor. Wait. Okay, I guess a female visitor. I didn't know which female visitor they were referring to. Okay, so here we go. The facts. Silverware can't predict visitors, but this old wise tale persists. In addition, according to the other old wise tale about silverware, if you drop a knife, a man is coming to visit. And if you drop a spoon, someone in the house will soon have a baby. Well, I've been dropping spoons left and right. There ain't no babies coming through my door. I would love, maybe I need to take all 24 of those spoons and start dropping them all. Because there's no babies happening, so I didn't know that was the thing. On the fur baby. Oh, did you put a post? I didn't see a post of a fur baby. Myra is talking about honey. Oh, well, that's important too. This is my first time catching you. What time and days do you go live? So most mornings around 7-ish. Today, though, I am going live on the Crystal Heart Show. So if you look up Crystal Heart, she's going live, and we're going to discuss our collab that we're working on this month. I gave you a sneak peek earlier on just all you saw was squares of color. You have nothing was set in any kind of anything. So You'll have to find that channel. I will, once she sets up the live, I will share it on my channel. And yeah, Leanna, how will we know about the live with Crystal? Well, I can't call her right now because she's in a different time zone. So I'm going to just share out her posts, share out her live when she sets it up. She thought you got a new one. What time? I don't know because I fell asleep when we were having texting. When we were texting, I fell asleep. And I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, what time is the live? And it didn't have a time. So I couldn't ask her. I know, though, for a fact it's going to be today. And it's going to be after 4 because I don't even get home till 4. So it's going to be after 4 Eastern Standard Time. That much I know. Good morning, Poopy Pies. How are you? Will you make a community post with the link? Yes, I will. I will make a community post. I will. And if you are just joining me now, Jessica from It's Me, Jessica Lee, is having her first live today at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So please check her out. Unfortunately, I have an art class at that time, and I will not be able to. So it's either art or library. I can't remember. I just know that I will be in a class at that time. Every day it changes, and you'd think I'd know my schedule by now by heart, but I don't. It's okay. I'm always ready for either one. Yes, she's live at 1 p.m. today. So what I'm working on, if you have just come in, is I got this pattern from Carmen's Quilt Shop. And she sent it, not just recently, she sent it a while ago. And I was looking for something Valentine's, and that's what I had decided to pick. Again, she's moving her store. And so, yes, she's moving the store out of the house and into an actual storefront. So she is having a 20% off her entire inventory, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's exclusions somewhere. I just don't know what they are. But 20% off. And I will drop the link after I get off this live in the description box, okay? I may actually make a post of it too. So everyone, because it is 8:01, I have to run. I have to get ready for work. Everyone have a wonderful day. If you don't mind on your way out giving me the thumbs up, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So important to subscribe. I actually just realized I went into like the numbers and stuff, which I normally don't do. I'm almost at 4,000. I am almost there. So close I could taste it. So if you just found me, please subscribe. I would also appreciate it. So please take care of yourself, pass it forward, and I will see you all soon this afternoon. And I wish I could give you a little sneak peek of this because it's so cool. So again, I'll be on Crystal Heart Show. Take care. Bye-bye.